Hello everyone. In this video we will discuss what is Huffman trees and codes and solve some examples using Huffman coding. Let us discuss what is Huffman coding. Huffman coding is a lossless data compression technique widely used while transmitting data over network or storing data on the disk. Huffman coding assigns code words of different lengths to different characters. Hence, it is a variable length encoding technique. Fixed length encoding assigns code words of same length to different characters. First, discuss what is the difference between fixed length and variable length encoding techniques. Fixed length encoding example. Assume 4 characters A, B, C, D are given. Then minimum 3 bits are required to encode all 4 characters. Each character are represented by using 3 bits as shown below. A is encoded as 000, B is encoded as 001, C is encoded as 010, D is encoded as 011. That is, we are converting the characters into equivalent binary values. Hence, the final code word result as 000, 001, 010, 011 for all the above given characters. Then total 12 bits are used to encode all 4 characters A, B, C, D. Then now discuss variable length encoding example. Again assume 4 characters A, B, C, D are given. The different length bits are used to encode all 4 characters. Each character are represented by using variable length bits as shown below. That is, A is represented as 00, B is represented as 001, C is represented as 10, D is represented as 111. Then here different length bits are used to encode the characters A, B, C, D. Hence, the final code word results as 00001, 10111. Then count all the bits used in the code word generated by using fixed length encoding is total 12 bits are used. Also count the length of code word generated by using variable length encoding. That is, only 10 bits are used to encode all the 4 characters A, B, C, D using variable length encoding, and 12 bits are used to encode all 4 characters A, B, C, D using fixed length encoding. Hence, by this it is clear that the fixed length encoding takes more time to transfer data over network, and also it takes more storage space to save data on disk. And the variable length encoding takes less time to transfer data over network and also takes less storage space to save data on disk. And now discuss what is Huffman algorithm. Then Huffman algorithm is used to construct Huffman tree, and using the Huffman tree we can compress the data or the message that you want to transfer over network or store into the disk. Huffman algorithm has 2 major steps. That is, step 1, initialize n one-node trees and label them with the characters of the alphabet. Record the frequency of each character in its tree's root to indicate the tree's weight. Step 2, repeat the following operation until a single tree is obtained. Find 2 trees with the smallest weight and make them the left and right subtree of new tree, and record the sum of their weights in the root of new tree as its weight. Let us discuss one example how to construct Huffman coding tree for given characters with their associated probability, occurrence probability or a frequency. Let us assume 5 characters are given as A, B, C, D and underscore with their occurrence probability in the message or data that you want to transfer over network. That is, the probability of A is 0.35, probability of B is 0.1, probability of C is 0.2 and probability of D is 0.2 and probability of underscore is 0.15. Probability value indicates how frequently the characters A, B, C, D underscore appears in a message. That message you want to transfer over network. Then for these given characters, let us see how to construct Huffman coding tree. Then first arrange all the characters in the ascending order of their probability or a frequency as shown here. That is, the probability of characters B underscore C, D and A are 0.1, 0.15, 0.2, 0.2 and 0.35. This is in a sorted order. That is, first arrange all the characters in the ascending order of their probability as shown here. That is, then once you have arranged all the characters in ascending order of their probability value, next choose the 2 minimum trees or characters with smallest weights or the smallest probability value and generate a new tree. Like, make the addition of the probability value of B and underscore and you will generate a new tree, like the new tree with the probability value as 0.025, where the 0.25 equal to 0.1 plus 0.15 and it will generate a new subtree like this. Then again reorder all the remaining characters with a new subtree in ascending order. Like, the probability for C is 0.2, probability of D is 0.2, then probability of this newly generated tree is 0.25 and probability of A is 0.35. Every time generating a new subtree, reorder them according to their ascending order of probability values. Next, choose which are the 2 characters or a tree with a minimum probability or the smallest probability value. Then now from this line, C and D has the smallest probability. That is, C has the probability 0.2, D has the probability 0.2. The probability of this new tree is 0.25 and probability of character A is 0.35. Then among these probability values, 0.2 and 0.2 are smallest one. Then by choosing C and D, again generate a new subtree as shown here. Make the C as a left subtree for this new tree 0.4 and D as a right subtree for this new tree 0.4. Then make the addition of the probability value of C and D. It will generate a new tree with the root value as a 0.4. Again, after reordering, we will get the new order, like the probability of first root tree is 0.25, probability of character A is 0.35 and probability of second tree is 0.4 with the left value as a C and right value as a D. Next, again you have to choose the value with the smallest probability value. Then 0.25, 0.35 and 0.4, 0.25 and 0.35 are the smallest values. Then make the addition of these smallest values 0.25 and 0.35 and generate a new tree as shown here. The third tree will be generated as by making addition of 0.25 and 0.35. That looks like the left subtree is 0.25 with the characters B and underscore, and the right subtree with the character A and make the addition of 0.25 plus 0.35 and you will get the root value for third tree. You have to reorder the trees with their probability values, that is the third the tree is with the probability value is 0.4 and another tree with the probability value with the 0.6. Again you have to make a sum of 0.4 and 0.6. These are two separate trees. Now make a addition of 0.4 plus 0.6, that makes a single tree as shown in this tree as 0.4 plus 0.6 equal to 1.0. Then the left subtree is 0.4 and right subtree is 0.6. Then you obtain, by repeatedly processing all this, when you obtain a single tree, then you have to stop the process. This single tree is called as a Huffman tree. Next, for this obtained single tree, you have to label all the left edges with value 0 and all the right edges with value 1 as shown in this example. Then for example, this is the left edge, label, assign it with value 0. This is the left edge, assign it with value 0. Again this is the right edge, assign value with a 1. Here also it is a right edge, assign value with a 1. For again for a right edge, assign value as the 1. Then Huffman suggests that once you constructed Huffman tree, assign value 0 to all the left hand side edges and assign value 1 to all the right hand side edges. Then this makes a Huffman coding tree. The below example now generates the new code words for all the characters. That is, what is the code word for character A? Then the code word for character A is easily generated by following path from the root node to the character node. For example, now to reach character A, you have to follow route from root node to the character A, that is 1 and 1. This is the code word for character A. Similarly, the code word for character B is follow the path from root node to that character. That is, the code word for character B is starts from root, that is 1, 0 and 0. This is the code word for character B. Similarly, code word for character C is follow the path from root to that character. That's why the code word for character C is 0 and 0. Similarly, code word for character D is follow the path from root to that particular character. Hence, the code word for character D is 0 and 1. And finally, code word for the character underscore is 1, 0 and 1. This example gives how to generate a Huffman coding tree by assigning a unique code to each and every character. Then let us apply encoding and decoding for all the given characters as shown in above table. Then by applying Huffman coding for all these characters, you will generate new code word like the A is represented as 1 1, B is represented as 1 0 0, C is represented as 0 0, D is represented as 0 1 and underscore is represented as 1 0 1. Then from the above table, now characters DAD is encoded as 0 1 1 1 and 0 1 because D represented by as 0 1, A is represented as 1 1 and D is represented as 0 1. Similarly, characters BAD is encoded as 1 0 0 1 1 0 1. Similarly, code word 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 is decoded as BAD underscore AD, where 1 0 0 represents B. 100 represents B. 11 represents A. 11 represents A. 01 represents D. Then 101 represents underscore. 11 represents A and 01 represents D. Then I hope from this example you understood how to encode and decode any message using Huffman coding.